So here we are, downtown Calgary, again for another United for Freedom rally, a great day where even virtually you can enjoy the experience and really see the true Canadians who stand strong and free like we should. And today is another great day to get down here and enjoy the weather and, and see what we really stand for. So come down. It happens every Saturday downtown Calgary. And you can find us at what is likely going to be City Hall going forward. But keep updated on both the awakeningthepeople.net website and the Calgary Freedom Central Facebook and Telegram. So feel free to visit both of those and stay updated to what's going on in Calgary. So another beautiful day down here in Calgary. What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom means our future. Freedom's everything. If we don't stand up now, then our children are not going to have nothing. We're not going to have anything. And look at the way people are just already back to sleep. It's pretty depressing, I'll tell you the truth. These people have already taken a couple of shots, and it's like, I think everything's gone away, and it's not, though. It's about to come back. You can see the posturing in the media. You can see what Jake Meatsing said the other day, that mandates don't stop at 2, mandates are as many as they want to give. Like, this is really scary times we're living in.
It really is. It's scary that people are willing to just go back to sleep. And it's a large percentage of people that if they start coming to these rallies and they start listening to us, they'll wake up and they'll realize there's things wrong. But if they stop coming and they start listening to the wrong places again, they start to believe the wrong narrative again. And it's sad to see how much people can be swayed back and forth without really doing much critical thinking of their own.
A bunch of us freedom families, so we started a vaccine injury support group. We've been running for the last 3 weeks now, and honestly, I think that this has been one of the most best things I've been involved in. And like, it's so beautiful because we're talking to people that have been injured, and they're sharing their stories. It's a support thing, and it's a way that we could bridge. Because honestly, a form of discrimination is given to. It's a brand new form of discrimination. Before there was racism, there was sexism, there's ageism. Now there's I guess vaxism, right? Like we're vaxists, I guess sometimes, and then other people they think that we don't got, like, it's a discrimination thing, and we got to stop this before it gets too hard, because these people might save our lives in the future. The government is posturing, and they are going to say that when these people start getting sick, they're going to blame it on us.
Oh, exactly. And the division is what they want. They want the division. So all we have to do in our fullest extent of anything we can do is just try and be open and not let division sow its way into our lives like they want it to.
The movement too, so many people, it is so hard. It's a struggle just to try to keep people together. But people got to realize, just because we're freedom fighters, we're normal people. It's not like, oh, we're the best of all people. There's a mix of everybody in here, right? And then when we hold each other to such high standards sometimes as well too. And we're all normal people at the end of the day. We're just coming together from all different walks of life to fight for freedom. It doesn't make it, we're not superheroes all of a sudden. And some people think, oh, you're a freedom fighter, you can't do this, or you can't do that. You gotta stop that kind of stuff too, because we're all human at the end of the day. It's a human rights movement, a human race movement, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing about freedom is people can interpret it in many ways, and many different things are what people stand behind when they come down to a rally like this, and freedom's what unifies us all. So if you could say one thing to our city council here in Calgary, what would you tell them?
I'd tell them, Chuck you, Trudeau.
Chuck you, Trudeau. Perfect, man. Yes, I think they really aren't listening to us, and at this point, trying to be civil and have a dialogue with them is just not happening. They're not letting it happen. So we're gonna just have to show them with the mass amount of people that won't stop unifying that they're not gonna divide us.
Yeah, divided we fall, multiply we can't break us. We gotta stop that.
So, what does freedom mean to you?
Freedom is about whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be, in any capacity, no matter what that means, as long as you're not hurting someone else. And I just don't see any freedom anymore. And I just think anyone should do whatever they want as long as they're not hurting anyone. That's what freedom means to me.
Well, if you could say one thing to our city council here who have tried to essentially snuff out freedom in the city, what would you tell them?
I would say, why are you never listening to the people of the city? I would say you should definitely be here. You should listen to what we have to say. You should not pick sides. You should listen to voices of every kind of person, every kind of background. And they're never here. They're never doing that. They're always picking sides. I would also say stop using social media like Twitter to influence the people because it's very immature. I mean, we have like people in grade 6 that know that's immature, and it's just disgusting to see the city council that is acting more immature than fucking, like school grade kids. It's disgusting, honestly.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And the fact that people are honestly getting behind them and rallying to the cause of trying to stop a group of thousands of freedom-loving Canadians really goes to show how much the media has a grip on people right now.
Yeah, you're so right. It's sad to see. But hopefully we'll get bigger numbers in the summer and things will get better slowly but surely.
Okay, well, thank you for the interview. Another beautiful day in Calgary today. So what does freedom mean to you?
Freedom means not being governed to do whatever I want to do, basically, within reason. Freedom means what's not going on right now with the government. Freedom to
Very
me
true.
means, personally, freedom means I want to see my children again after 7 years. It's been 7 years since I've seen my children. I have another 3.5 months before I can legally see them.
And that's all government overreach and the lack of freedom in every way, for sure.
Totally. With the help of a bunch of narcissistic parasites, government profits off of this kind of stuff worldwide, so it's got to stop.
Yes, I agree. So if you could say one thing to our city council here in Calgary, what would you tell them?
Start working for the people. Start working. Every government's got to start working for the people, not just the little majority or minorities. The minority groups. But the whole works for the people. They're supposed to be working for us, and if they don't, they should get fired immediately.
Exactly. Yeah, they are civil servants, and they are supposed to be working for us, and we see them working for their self-interest more than working for us all the time, and that needs to be stopped. And it's something that we see here in Calgary, sadly, all the time. And I think it really is a prime example of something that needs to be stopped. And in order to call it out here and to try and bring a stop to it would be a great example to set, not only in Canada, but in the world.
Well, that's part of freedom too. We don't need leaders, we need representatives in government. And when they go as far as giving themselves raises and not giving back their check until the pandemic is over, that tells me that they're not even close to working for us anymore.
Exactly. Well, I feel like going forward, if this movement doesn't stop, like I know it won't, they're gonna have no choice but to really face the facts that people are waking up to the corruption, not only here in Calgary, but in the whole world. And it's definitely a good movement to see. And I'm glad that people are still coming down and won't stop coming down. So thank you for the interview. So another awesome rally today downtown Calgary. What does freedom mean to you, buddy?
For freedom, I would say the freedom to choose what you want, freedom to travel, just freedom in general.
And I mean, exactly like you said, there are so many different interpretations of what freedom means, and that's what we see here. We see people who come down for all sorts of different reasons and all sorts of different things that are, affecting their life and have affected their lives over this whole last 3 years of nonsense. So it really is a uniting feature of today, freedom. And people come down and they unite for freedom. That's what the rally's called. And it's an amazing experience. Even here digitally, I still enjoy it every single time. So if you could say one thing to our city council, what would you tell them?
I would say resign, get out, don't do the lies anymore,
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of lies coming from them, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
lots.
So if you could describe today without too much words, what would you call a day like today?
I would call today very loving, I guess you could say.
Loving,
Lots
yes,
of
and that's very true. It's full of love, it's full of life, it's full of all sorts of people of every demographic. So come down, make your own opinion of what today really means, and don't let the mainstream media tell you what it's about, because there's all sorts of different people down here and you can actually come and learn some things.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the interview.